All right, so we've covered servant leadership, and now here are a few related leadership tips that you might use to get your people on board. Now, I want to say one thing here, that in the workplace, you have a screening process, and you get employees. Some people hire on experience. I'm not so sure that's a great idea unless it's a technical thing. But somehow we hire 10 employees. Most of them are going to be good. They're going to be conscientious. They want to do the right thing. And then there's that one problem child that might be contaminating a few of the other employees. Other than that, if they can work themselves out of the organization, or if we can just kind of remove the turkey before it makes a mess. Otherwise, if we just had that leadership checklist, and this is kind of a leadership checklist from HR, it's not that difficult. If we just take time to consider people and treat people like you'd like to be treated. So here we have another definition of leadership: influencing employees to voluntarily pursue organizational goals. Influencing employees to voluntarily, not coercively, no real reward system, to voluntarily pursue organizational goals. Now, I put next to that intrinsically because it comes from the heart. And the last thing we want to do is screw up the employee's heart. How can we make this happen? Listen, what are the followers thinking? What are the true causes of performance problems? Now, we've covered the internal factors and the external factors. If you've forgotten what that is, go back and look at the video. Internal factors belong to the employee. They might be having skill problems or memory problems or something like that. Or, as a thinking leader, manager, is it external factors that are getting in the way of their performance? So we need to take time to get in the head of the followers and find out what they're thinking. In the workplace, it's not really, you're not comfortable telling the truth. I think all the world's a stage, and we might go to the meeting and say something, but really we're not telling the full story. So if we can gain the trust of the follower and listen to their true concerns and find out the true causes of performance problems, everybody wins. The employee doesn't want to fail repeatedly or hit that wall that they just can't figure out how to get through. They want to be good at what they do. They want to feel cool. Examine. Think through the problems from all perspectives and find solutions that benefit everyone involved. Sometimes we're myopic looking at the problems, and we're not looking at it from all different ways and thinking of solutions where everybody can benefit. And we might need to use this listening to get to this stage, so the employee might see the problem in a different way, and that might be the true solution. Assist. This is very popular with management, to judge the employees, the performance appraisal. Get them on something. Nobody gets an A kind of thing. But the real leader is not there to just judge, rank against the other employees, and then fire a few people. It's to help people learn and get the processes going and helping people become a success. Let them learn from their mistakes, not just die by their mistakes. Okay, so now we have development. Explain the thinking behind decisions and implement fair policies and procedures. I think when you explain things to people, that's part of their development process. And especially if you have employees who are undereducated or mildly educated, I guess we could say, they don't understand things that you might understand. So if you were to explain things and the rationale behind your decisions that would help them agree to the decision and be open to the change and go, oh, I get it now. And that makes them a better thinker because they can see the system, the operation, a little bit more clearly every time we do this. So over time, it would really build, kind of like Tannenbaum and Schmidt. Encourage. Provide employees with the resources and gently push them towards growth with small challenges so they further develop and become the best that they can be for themselves and for the organization. Recognize. Now, we don't want praise junkies who have to get a great job, great job, great job, great job every second, but praise whenever we can, whenever possible. When we catch them doing something right, reinforce that with some verbal and preferably, they say publicly, recognize people in front of their peers. Hey, he did a great job, or she did, you should have seen her. She was really great. So leadership, well, we have to have the vision and all of that, the mission, but really when it comes to being a better leader, if we can reduce the roadblocks that employees have in the workplace. I know I've been in that situation where you've got a new system you can't figure out, you can't even log into it, and it's a problem. And how do we make it easier for the employee to become successful? We want to make it easy, an easy path to our goal. Guidance and support. I think we've covered that, guidance and support. We're the leader, we support them, give them everything they need, and answer any questions that they have so they can move on. And recognize one more time. So this is very similar to actually supportive leadership style, even getting a little, maybe touching on participative management style, and servant leadership as well. I guess I would finalize by saying that it's almost as if some managers are working against the company via the employees instead of working for the company via the employees. It's always somebody else's fault, blaming, judging. I'm going to get you on your performance review. It shouldn't be like that. We're trying to succeed, not rank people and judge them and create failures all day long. So there's some good stuff. Put that in your leadership management toolkit.